Hello everyone, today we're going to be using the Ark Oracle and Tarot deck for our cards here that are going to represent each pile today. So we've got the bee for pile 1, the butterfly for pile 2 and the ladybird or ladybug for pile 3. Okay, if you want to go straight to your reading, there are timestamps below. Thank you so much for anyone who has recently subscribed, liked or viewed or thumbs up and all that good stuff. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much for stopping by. I have a link to my website down below as well, so you can book a personal reading with me to include numerology or just tarot, whichever you prefer. I also do artwork, art commissions and portraits, and I have a handmade store, so there's things like jewellery, candles, etc. So depending on when you view this video, it's either coming soon or it's on the go already. So please drop by if you fancy having a look, see if there's anything that catches your eye on there. So I think we'll just jump right in. I've got two dogs in with me today. I've got the smallest and the biggest, so they're both like the Zen boys, I call them. They're quite quiet apart from Bruno snoring, so hopefully they don't disturb you too much. I've got a couple of stickers to stick on any nude illustrations that are not okay according to YouTube. So if I'm sort of fumbling about before I put a card out, it's probably because I've got to censor it in some way with these. Without further ado then, I will see you at your reading. See you in a minute. Hi pile 1, if you chose the bee, this is your reading. Although it's the Wheel of Fortune in this particular deck, it may not be a theme that comes up, but you know, it's surprising sometimes they do. This is something we'll find out as we go through the tarot portion. So for now, I'm just going to pop your bee up in the corner here, and we'll see if there's anything that comes out that pertains to the bee. We'll have a look at the end to see if anything pops out. But first of all, we'll do your tarot, and what we're going to look at first of all is your energy. What's representing your energy and you today is the first card. Okay, so what we've got for you is the Knight of Wands. All right, and what's helping or hindering you is the Seven of Cups. In terms of what's brought you here today, we have got the World. Oh, I've already failed. Hang on a minute. We've got the World. Okay, whoops. So that's kind of cool. That's quite a interesting card to come out already. You're in your subconscious. I've got the Hermit. Just about to see that. And in your conscious also I've got the Two of Swords. And then going forward from this into your what's coming straight for you, we've got the Magician, which is very cool to see. There's some powerful, positive, major arcanas coming up for you here. We've then got your energy going forward, represented by the Lovers. Whoa, hello, hang on a minute. I nearly did it then. I nearly just put them out with the bits of Kimbo there. Forgot. It's hard to get used to this. I don't really want to write on my cards and ruin them, you know what I mean? So I don't want to deface my cards. There you go. So anyway, there's the Lovers. They are down there under there somewhere. Their little heads are poking out. So that's your energy going forward. That's representing you. The environment, others, the situation at large. I've got the Four of Cups, so that's interesting. Then we have got your hopes and fears coming out as the Five of Wands. And then your outcome, I've got the Ten of Wands, all right? So let's have a look and see where we're at. And I've got my clarifier deck as well in case I need to kind of clear any particular card up. I'll just give it a quick swizz around. And we can use those to just clarify if necessary. Let's start with you then. So your energy is, you're actually coming out as your energy. So this isn't anyone else. This is how you are represented. How you are represented in this spread. and it's coming out as a Knight of Wands, so I feel like it does correlate a little bit to where you have come from, why you're here in the, you know, recent past, yesterday. You know, this is all culminating in this one card here to kind of give a summary as to why you're here at this particular reading, or what's brought you here today. So with the World card here, it's like there's been you've come to the end of a sort of significant period in your life, or an era, and you've come through having learned lots of things from what you've been through, the journey. This is the last card in the major arcana, so it represents the end of the Fool's journey. So this is basically you having gone through a sort of a significant cycle of your life. And when we talk about the World card, it's about upgrading. It's kind of like leveling up into the next zone, as it were, in carrying with you everything that you've learned, etc., and being ready to face your new challenge, start on a new road, or the next chapter of your life with, you know, some experience under your belt and a little bit of confidence in yourself and things like that. So it feels like there's been a sort of a significant milestone in your life that's brought you to this point, because we see with your energy here, you're coming across as the Knight of Wands. So you're coming across as being ready for the new adventure, eager to get going, and fired up. You know, maybe you've got some passion back in your life, or some zest for life back, and not particularly getting it as a specific theme, because you've got all the suits. So apart from Pentacles, actually, I don't think you've got any Pentacles yet, but you have the Pentacles represented on the Magician card. So it's kind of like it could be anything. It could be just you in general, self-development and things like that, moving forward into the next stage of your life, ready to kind of power up a bit. And when we have the Knight of Wands here, it represents you as being quite eager to get going, full of enthusiasm, feeling sort of inspired, you know, creative, whatever this may be for you, ready to take off on this trip and work it out as you go along, which is really good new energy to have. You have the pyramids in the background of the card to represent, you know, you're ready to set off an adventure. You could be wanting to travel, etc., things like that. So it's definitely something that's having achieved this milestone, this upgrade, having a period of life ending and a new one beginning, that you're kind of ready to go, ready to rock on this. What's helping or hindering? You've got the Seven of Cups, so it could just be that you're spoilt for choice in what you want to do, and you know, if it's say work, maybe if you've had a promotion, or you've reached the next level or something like that, and you've got some options and offers coming in, etc. And it's about picking something that really speaks to you, that you're going to find fulfilling, and making a commitment to that, basically. That's one reason it could be here. It could be that you maybe a little bit of procrastination on which way you should actually go, because when we're looking at your conscious thoughts, I've got the Two of Swords. So it's interesting that that's here. It doesn't seem like it's anything too heavy. All I would say is I think it's just like making, maybe you kind of like, it could be sort of so, there could be so many things you want to do and try, and places you want to go, etc. It might be difficult to make a decision, and I feel this is basically just saying, you know, as soon as you do make that decision, and maybe stop procrastinating about which way to go, or, you know, trying to think it out logically. I think maybe feel it out, like when you've got you as represented by the Knight of Wands, it's about being passionate for something, and enthusiastic, and fired up, and it's quite sort of like you're very intent on whatever this you're passionate about. So I think that's a good way of choosing the path that you want to follow, choosing the right option for you is what is going to be fulfilling to you, what's going to give you a spark, you know, what's going to be something that is challenging but exciting at the same time. I feel that's kind of what I'm getting, because you have got this experience under your belt now, so you know you should be able to tackle whatever's coming. So I think rather than go back and forth and go, that's only going to kind of lead you to feel a bit anxious. So I think as soon as you make a decision from your heart, using your intuition, what feels good to you, then you're going to feel a lot better, and you'll be able to set off on the journey on the right foot, I want to say. Sorry, Bruno's in the background snoring his head off. We've got the Hermit in your subconscious. So again, it's sort of giving me that look inside, looking within, finding what you really is your passion, the wisdom that you've collected through your experiences up to this point. Use what you feel is going to inspire and fulfill you going forward. So that's how you find a path to what's going to light you up, and find the path to your kind of your true wish, you know. And that's what I'm getting for that. So it's kind of about maybe not looking at the logical side as much as feeling it out, what feels good to you, what's in your gut, using your wisdom, your experience, your knowledge, what's kind of lighting a fire under you, because that's what you should go for, I feel, I want to say. And going to what's heading straight for you, we've got the Magician. So I feel this is you really kind of, you know, having tapped into what your true passions are and your true interests are, and what's really going to inspire you. I feel that you can then be confident that you have what it takes to make that a reality, whatever that is for you, whether it's your work, career, personal development, love life, whatever it's going to be. It's not really giving me a specific, but whatever is something that's going to be very fulfilling and inspiring to you, that's kind of following a dream of sorts. I feel that that is the Magician coming in to say that you could definitely make it happen. You've got everything you need to get that going, and really focus on what it is you're aiming for, because then you've got that powerful manifesting energy coming and working with you to help you achieve that. So that's kind of cool. I'm gonna get one more actually, because just to give a little bit, because it was quite general. So I guess, you know, if it's something that you've got the Hermit there, it's kind of like you know what it is, and you can find it within you. I think it's not necessarily something that I can tell you what it is. I think it's something you know. It'll probably be screaming at you from inside, like, this is what I need to do. Anything else for pile 1 in terms of like just general feel for this first part of the reading, please? Page of Swords. Yeah, I mean, it's about being curious. It's about looking for what it is, going for what it is that's really going to inspire you. I think learning about this new path you're going to take, finding what you're capable of, you know, moving forward with curiosity and excitement. And yeah, I feel like you're kind of embarking on this whole new phase, and it's something, you know, I feel like whatever's gone before, I feel this is the phase that this is what's going to kind of ignite your passion, light you up, keep you fulfilled and motivated. You know, it's kind of like sort of feels like you're calling a bit, you know. That's what I'm kind of getting, and something that you can master, you want to master, with the Hermit here and the Magician here as well. Sorry, Bruno's making some very weird noises at the minute. Probably have to go and roll him over in a minute. So anyway, going forward, yeah, going forward, got the US. I love your energy. Is this your energy coming from within you? How you're represented going forward from this The Lovers, in this instance, I would then say it's a path that you feel comfortable on. It's a path where you feel you can overcome obstacles. You've got this big old sun in the background here, which is a really good sign, very positive. Like the yellow in the Magician card, it means you're on the right path. And you can kind of manifest the good stuff towards you, focusing on what you know, following your star, basically. Following that hidden dream, you know, that whatever you've had deep within that you've wanted to bring out to the world, you know, that's kind of coming out of you now in this new period. And because this is representing you, I feel like this is you and your higher self on the same page, you know, going forward, feeling really good about the direction you're going in, feeling like this is meant to be, this is the path I need to be on, and things being a lot more harmonious going forward, where it's all kind of lining up. And having made that choice with your intuition and your inner wisdom and things like that, it feels like you have made the right choice. You're protected going forward with this angel on here as well, and it's like a really, really positive sign for the future for you. Now the minor cards, the minor arcana cards, don't worry too much about, because you have this, you've got like the World, the Hermit, the Magician and the Lovers, so they kind of feel like they're eclipsing any slightly negative connotations of any of the cards. I mean, all the cards can be good or bad, and I will pull a clarifier at the end for you as well anyway. And coming back to your card here, the Wheel of Fortune, it kind of, and having the Wheel of Fortune here, you know, luck, life cycles, karmic events, etc. Feels like this is all a good change coming, and a positive new era of your life coming forward. The situation others, we've got the Four of Cups, so I'm going to pull another card here just to clarify this bit as well. I think it, you know, it's the outside environment. It's kind of everything that isn't you, this position. So it feels like an offer coming in. You know, you could be a lot more open to offers, open to new opportunities and things like that come in for you. Let me have a look. I don't think you're going to be bored, put it that way. Yeah, the Four of Cups. I've got the Magician here, so I think you can make things happen for yourself. I feel if there's been times where you've been waiting for something to come along. I think this time you've got two magicians together here. I feel that this is big. Basically, you have everything you need within you, your experience, your inner wisdom, your intuition, all that sort of stuff working with you to be able to make things happen for yourself rather than wait for something to happen to you. You know, I feel that that's what that wants to say there. Hopes and fears, I've got the Five of Wands, so this is basically yeah, I don't think there's anything too much to worry about with this. I think it just, you could be feeling quite busy. I think, like I want to say, don't worry too much about other people's opinions or other people's drama. I think you should kind of just focus on what you need to do for you going forward. I think that also when we've got it together with the Nine of Wands, I feel like this is kind of giving me the message, whatever it is that you're moving into, whatever it is you want to create for yourself going forward, I feel that you don't have to worry too much about others' opinions, people leaning on you too much. I think you need to I feel like you need to kind of like hold firm to what you believe is right for you and do what is right for you. You've got all this experience, all these ideas. Don't give up on what's important to you for the sake of other people. I feel like I want to say, don't get caught up in other people's issues or drama, or just be distracted by other people. Don't let anyone else sway you from the path that's right for you. I feel like I want to say with that one. Let me just see. Just get another one for the outcome. Just where have we got the Nine of Wands in the outcome? I mean, it could be just that you're going to have a lot more responsibilities, you can have a lot more on your plate and be busier. but it's telling you not to give up regardless. Let's have a look at what, I'll get you a clarifier. So can we have a clarifier for that last bit? Because, you know, this is, any minor arcana literally is minor, and it's like surpassed by the, you know, double magician for a start. I mean, you can kind of write your own sort of destiny out, you know. This is basically what I feel. And we've got the Fool to clarify that. So yeah, it just means you know, you choose your own destiny from this point on. You choose your direction, and what it is, and it is right, what is right for you. Not too much worrying about other people. Think you know in your heart what you need to do for you, and you're still going to be able to, with the Hermit here, you're going to be able to light the path for others anyway, by following your own inner wisdom and things, and by following what you feel is the right thing for you to do, and making that future what you wish it to be. You know, people are going to be guided by you anyway. So yeah, the Fool basically there to just say go for it, and you know, see where this new journey takes you. And it's really cool that we've got the World that brought you here and the Fool that's sending you on your way. So it literally does verify that you end of one era and you're, you know, the World, and then the Fool comes after that again at the beginning again. So literally is just you embarking on this whole new journey, whole new era of life. And with the I will read out the Wheel of Fortune for you. I'll just get the book a minute for you. Let's read out what it says in the book for the Wheel of Fortune for you, because I feel like I would like to read it out for you in this instance, because I'm sure there'll be some good stuff in there for you. So when the bee buzzes in as your spirit animal, it's a reminder to trust in miracles. The totem animal bit says the bee as a totem animal is for those whose greatest wish is for all living things to coexist in peace and love. And power animal, invoke bee as your power animal when you are manifesting abundance. So yeah, the Wheel of Fortune card embodied by the bee here comes 10th in the major arcana. The number 10 represents the infinite potential all around us, providing we keep a cool head. When this card appears, it says something important is happening and it's big. So keep all your senses buzzing, attuned to high. So yeah, I think there's some very major cards here to signify this new era for you. You've got the World, obviously the Fool, you've got double magician. So yeah, I think this is basically, you've got carte blanche now on how your future unfolds. And you're in tune with your higher self, as I said already, going forward. That's your energy going forward. So it's a really cool reading. It just gives me lots of positivity, and it also means that if there's something that you're dreaming of, I feel that, you know, this is the right time in your life to really go for it, and trust yourself that you have what it takes to succeed inside you. And as long as you keep on that, you know, those that good intent going, focus on what you really want to happen, you have a really great time in your life ahead of you in this next stage. Okay, that's what I got for you, pile one. I hope that was useful. If you like the reading, I would really appreciate a thumbs up. Share it around with your mates and if you would like to subscribe, that's awesome as well, because I try and upload videos as much as I can, usually weekly. Yeah, I wish you all the best of that. It's really exciting. I love that you got the double magicians. I think that's really cool that you have that, and I'll pop them there. And that Fool and the Lovers and all those other brilliant cards that you got. I really wish you all the best. All these really positive cards here for you, the World, the Fool, all those things. I wish you nothing but the best, and look forward to seeing you here again soon. In the meantime, take good care, and bye for now. Hiya, pile 2. If you chose the butterfly, this is your reading, and what we'll do is we'll have a little look in the book after the tarot portion to see if there's anything potent that the butterfly can offer us from the book. It says evolution, delight, life's rhythm. So let's see if that's got any bearing on the reading as we go forward. Okay, so pile 2. First of all, we're going to find out what energy you're bringing here today. What's representing you in this reading today, please? Pile 2. Oh, I just had a flipper. So this is the 6 of Cups. This is such a cute card. I don't know if you can see the cute little card in this deck. And this is your energy. So this is representing you. So you could be feeling a bit nostalgic maybe. Oh, I'm going to get the rest of the cards out anyway, and we'll see what else we get. So helping or hindering you, I've got the Ace of Wands, so that's really very positive. What's brought you here today is the 2 of Swords. In your subconscious thoughts, I have got the King of Cups, and I'll clarify if that's a person or not in a moment. In your conscious thoughts, I've got the 6 of Pentacles, so we've got a couple of 6s, so there's definitely some harmony incoming, I feel. In terms of what's right in front of you, what's right ahead of you, we've got the Queen of Wands, and again I'll confirm if this is a person. Your energy going forward from this situation is the 3 of Cups. This is all quite nice and positive so far. In terms of the environment, others and outside influences, the situation, etc., I've got the Moon. In the hopes and fears, I've got the Tower. Okay, and the outcome, I've got the 2 of Pentacles. All right, so let's have a look at you. I've got a deck for clarifying, just in case. Obviously, we're going to see who these court cards represent, if anyone. Could just be the traits you need to adopt or the situation, but we'll have a look in a moment. So let's start with you and your energy. So as I said, we've got the 6 of Cups. The 6 of Cups has obviously got a variety of meanings, but here representing your energy, it could be you're reminiscing, or you're feeling nostalgic. It could be your inner child is kind of trying to connect with you. It's also a reminder, it's kind of like a nice blessing coming in, where it could be a nice harmonious energy where you could be feeling or want a simpler kind of, the simpler things in life, the kind of little things that kind of warm your heart, you know, and taking the time to enjoy the moment as it stands, you know, just being in the moment, being mindful, meditating, just connecting with people that you care about, you know, old friends, or just people that make you feel safe and secure. It's kind of that kind of comfortable energy, harmonious. It's kind of like a gift from the universe as well. So it's hopefully you're kind of wanting to feel quite mellow at the minute. But then we've got what's crossing you is the Ace of Wands. So I'm thinking, going back to this, the subject of your inner child, it could be maybe there's something that's come along recently to kind of reignite something that you were really into years ago, or when you were younger, maybe a dream that you used to have, something that you were interesting, maybe something's come along that's really reignited that inner child kind of enthusiasm. There could be something along those lines that you're really interested in, that's kind of made you feel excited again, or made you feel like a kid again, I want to say. So we've got what we've got. We've got all the suits as far as I can see. We've got swords, yeah, we've got swords. We've got cups, we've got pentacles, we've got wands, and we have got, where are they? Yeah, swords, cups, pentacles, wands. I don't know what I'm talking about today, sorry. So yeah, we've got all the suits. It could be anything. It could be anything. It could be general. What's brought you here today? I've got the 2 of Swords. So you come from a place of feeling a bit in limbo, or kind of dithering a bit, you know, kind of procrastinating and maybe not really sure what you should be doing. and coming sort of like whatever this this Ace of Wands has come along and kind of shook you out of that limbo where you're not really sure what to do, or you're not sure what direction to take, or you're kind of going back and forth, and you're not, you know, you're getting yourself into a little anxiety, maybe not really being sure of where to go with life, or a certain decision you've got to make. But this has come out of the blue to kind of like give you back some, yeah, it feels like you're kind of excited again when you look at the colours and the expressions and things. It's like going from a place of being a bit lost and a bit putting things off, and you know, not really, kind of wavering a bit, and maybe hoping someone else will take the need to make that decision away, to being really in sort of like happy again, and really looking out with enthusiasm again. You know, things feel a bit more straightforward, you know. When you get the Six of Cups, I always feel like it's like simpler, you know, it flows better. So in your conscious mind, we've got these Six of Pentacles. So this is you know, putting in effort and getting some reward back, and feeling like you're getting adequate return for the effort you put in, and things just flowing better and feeling a bit easier, and there's not this stagnant energy that's jarring. It feels like this is right and this is rewarding to you, I guess. It's kind of the general feel I'm getting. In terms of the King of Cups, we'll see what that's about. And when I learnt tarot, how I learnt it that time ago was, if I had a court card appear, I would draw another card, like get a clarifier, and if it happened to be another court card, then it would be representing somebody in your life coming into your life, or in your life. And if it was anything else, it would be like the situation or your qualities that you need to tap into, things like that. So that's why I draw a card for one of these. So let's see, why is the King of Cups in the subconscious for pile 2, please? I just had this flip out on me. This is the Nine of Cups. So yeah, I feel you've got some lovely, like a lovely energy, warm energy. I just want to say warm energy, because you've got this, from being very kind of in your head, you're kind of back in your heart, I feel, with this, whatever this is. And we've got this back with your emotions and your intuition guiding you more now to that fulfillment and that love, and that sort of kind of kindling that you know, that lovely enthusiasm of a child for life again. And you've got this Nine of Cups coming along to clarify the King of Cups, which makes me feel this time going towards this dream, this wish, this childhood thing maybe, or when you were younger, whatever it is. That's kind of what I'm getting. So it might not be for all of you, but it could just be something, if it isn't a childhood dream or whatever, it could be like just something that makes you feel that sense of anything's possible again, you know, that sense of, I want to say wonder. I know it probably sounds super cheesy, but that's kind of what I'm getting. It's reigniting with you, and you've got this wish fulfillment of the Nine of Cups, of somebody who's very satisfied, very proud of what they've done. And I feel like whatever this is going forward for you, this is something that so suits you, you know, compared to what you have been trying to figure out in your head. Go with your heart instead. It's something that's so much more fulfilling, and you know, you're going to have this happy little inner child, you know. I feel like I want to say. In the immediate future, we've got the Queen of Wands. So again, I'm going to see if this is somebody, the reason for your new happiness is someone that has those qualities, or this is just where this is how things, you know, in general, there's so much more kind of exciting, life gets a bit more interesting for you. So let me just see. Can we ask why the Queen of Wands is in the immediate future for pile 2? 4. Yeah. Again, I feel this is a whole new part of life is opening. Like life, if it feels like it's all getting vibrant, you know. It's like coming from this Two of Swords, where things are a bit grey and a bit like foggy, and you're kind of wondering what to do and all that stuff, to things warming up. It feels like life is warming up, life is getting more exciting, and you've got this Fool to clarify. The Queen of Wands means, to me, like, if opening up, you know, that whatever there's come along to inspire you and give you back that sense of life is a wonderful thing, and dreams are possible and all that sort of stuff. I feel like it's kind of warming you up. It's like thawing you out, you know, and setting you up onto this new journey full of sort of, you know, you've got the Fools, it's innocent, pure, it's like pure new energy, this new lease of life that you're getting by following your heart this time. So it's a really lovely energy. Going forward from this, then your energy is the Three of Cups. So this is you. This is you. So you've gone from the Six of Cups of you know, going back to that sense of innocent happiness, and really enjoying the simple things in life, and enjoying the moments. That your energy going forward is really wanting to get out there and connect again with people, with having fun. Being open to life being really good, you know, where it might have been the past being, maybe you felt a little bit lost, I want to say. Now it's kind of like you're back in the flow of life again. You're in your if you've been feeling cut off, I feel like if you've been feeling alone and out of the loop, or, you know, at odds with yourself, I feel like this is you being so comfortable with yourself and wanting to share now great times with friends and a loved one, or, you know, really enjoy life, you know, really go in with both feet now, you know. And that's what I feel like I want to say. Your energy really enthusiastic for this new beginning. The situation, others, outside influences, we've got the Moon. So basically this is trust in the unknown. I feel like when I say trust that, you know, your intuition you've got the King of Cups as within your intuition, your subconscious. That's a really good, really great intuition there. You know, you know where you want to go, and you can trust yourself to make the right decisions. And the outcome of, usually on the Moon, it's like you don't need to necessarily know exactly how it's all going to pan out, but trust in yourself, trust in your intuition going forward, and really believe that there's some good stuff out there to be had, because you've got this Nine of Cups, you've got these lovely cards, which makes me feel that for you, you know. So I think, you know, just enjoy the journey now, enjoy what unfolds, because the blessings are coming when we have the Moon there as well. Even though we might not know exactly how they're going to get to us, just you know, believe they are. Hopes and fears, we've got the Tower. Yeah, there's going to be change. I think it's not something I would worry too much about. When you're following your heart, obviously, stopping when you're not a people pleaser anymore, you know, when you're thinking about what it is that's going to make you truly happy and truly fulfilled. There may be some bumpy bits, but eventually, you know, the Tower is only there to make you go to the right path, you know what I mean? So I just think, you know, don't worry about any major catastrophes or anything like that. Don't worry about any major issues. I think it's just, you know, make peace with the fact that things are going to change, and embrace the change. And you don't need to know exactly what's ahead, but it's all for the greater good in the long run, whatever happens. And just keep trusting yourself, keep trusting that, you know, keep following that, what it is that's going to be meaningful for you in the future, and hold hold on to that dream as you go forward, and you kind of weather anything really. Your outcome is Two of Pentacles, so yeah, this is you in much more balance and harmony. Again, we've got another card of balance here with the Six of Pentacles here, so it's kind of like things are going to work out. You're going to be able to handle what lies ahead. When we look at the Two of Pentacles, it's somebody who is they're not particularly distressed. They're kind of busy and they're kind of working hard and playing hard and all that stuff, but they're not distressed, you know. They're not in torment like the Two of Swords, you know. They're happy, they're balanced, they can see exactly what they need to do. They deal with it, they roll with it, whatever comes along, and they you know, they remain positive regardless, sort of thing. So that's kind of what I want to say for that. So it's interesting that you come from the Two of Swords and you're now the Two of Pentacles, so things are improving, you know, good stuff's coming in for you, and you can be in balance. You feel that harmony that maybe you felt uneasy before. Now you feel confident in what you need to do, and you just do it, basically, I feel. Butterfly. So we had the evolution. Yeah, I feel that you are evolving. I mean, you're definitely evolving, and delight. Yeah, delight with the Six of Cups is and also the Nine of Cups definitely is a delight. Would definitely be yeah, a good way of saying it, you know, a good way of summing up these cards here as well. You've got the Three of Cups as well for delight. So enjoying life again, you know, having that reigniting the fun in life and the joy of life, I feel I want to say, and having things much more in balance and being able to handle it, you know, any situation going forward. Now then, let's check in the book what the butterfly card says, see if there's anything relevant. So where are we? Butterfly is in the, okay, where are you? We're in that bit. Okay. So spirit animal, when a butterfly dances in as your spirit animal, a metamorphosis has begun. If it's a totem animal, the butterfly as a totem animal is for those who are in tune with the ancient wisdom of their ancestors. And power animal, call in the butterfly as your power animal when you need to help to gracefully navigate a major transition. Yeah, so you are coming through this, you know, you've had this breakthrough. There's something to light you up, get you on this new path, and you're going into, you know, you are really blossoming forward like a butterfly, you know, coming out of this dark place, coming out of a place that wasn't suitable for you, and going into a place of harmony and a place of happiness and fun, you know, and getting back that energy of enjoying life again and enjoying every day for what it is, you know, and following your heart to make your own happiness, I want to say. It's not unusual for someone to encounter butterfly at powerful life junctures that shake them to the very core of everything they believe. And it's interesting that we've got the Tower here, because you're kind of, you know, this is going to be quite a major shift for you, but it's so much more in line with who you really are, you know. Where are we? It says, in these situations, butterfly brings hope while reminding you that all things change with the passage of time. A new dawn and a better day are ahead. Yeah, so that's a really nice energy. As soon as I saw you as the Six of Cups, I was like, oh, you know, this, and the Fool coming out and all that sort of, all this good stuff. I was like, well, yeah, this is time. It's high time, you know, coming out of that place of feeling a bit lost and a bit unsure of what to do, to fully trusting who you are and going forward with confidence in you, and remembering that there's so much wonderful stuff out there to be had in life, and it's absolutely for you as well. And I just, yeah, that's kind of the message I want to give you, really, that all things are possible. This is a whole new phase of your life you're opening up, and it's okay to dream, and it's okay to go for what you really want, and it's okay to trust what you feel, you know, going forward. So that's what I've got for you, part 2. Really nice, sweet reading with all these nice cups and pentacles and the Fool obviously coming in for you as well. Brilliant stuff. So if you enjoyed your reading, I would really appreciate a thumbs up, or a little comment if you want, or subscribe if you haven't already. Share the channel, have a look at my website, all that good stuff. All really appreciated. Until next time, take good care of yourself and good luck with everything. Looks awesome. Bye. Hi pile 3, if you chose the Ladybird, Ladybug, this is your reading today, okay, whenever you receive it. So let's get started for you. What I usually do is I will read the description or any snippets from the book about our Oracle card right at the end of the tarot, and we'll see if it correlates to what cards come out in the tarot portion, okay? And it says fortune, gratification and wishes. That's kind of a nice message, so hopefully that's something that pops up for you. But let's get started with your cards. So what we're going to look for first of all is what's representing your energy coming forward today. And I've got some little stickers just in case there's any illustrations that YouTube wants me to cover up, okay, so bear with me on that. So pile 3, your energy is coming forward. It's the 4 of Wands, which is a really lovely positive start, so I like that for you. What's helping or hindering you is the 3 of Wands, and then we've got what's brought you here today as the Ace of Cups. Some of you might be getting married actually. What is in your what's in your subconscious is the 7 of Wands. It's all a lot of wand energy. And in your conscious thoughts, I've got the Queen of Cups. And we're going to check whether that's somebody or just how you're feeling towards the situation, etc. What's coming straight for you? I've got the 5 of Cups. After this situation, then when we're coming to the future, your energy going forward is the Ace of Wands. It's all kind of could be like a bit of a love reading, because there's a lot of like Wands, passion, and Cups, emotions and things like that. So maybe that's part of it. In the environment, others, outside influences, I've got the Chariot. Oh, hang on. I can't believe I'm putting a bra on a Sphinx, but this is where we are right now. This is where we're at. Okay. And hopes and fears, I've got the Death card. All right. And then her outcome, I've got the Page of Pentacles, the Knight of Pentacles. So this is interesting. Very interesting mixture of cards coming out. I'll get my clarifiers ready and have a little think about this. See what's coming out for us. So what have we got for you, part 3? So let's start with your energy. So your energy is coming forward as the 4 of Wands. So this is really quite a nice energy. It could be something to do with love, if you have, because what's brought you here is this Ace of Cups. So it maybe has been new love that's kind of swept you off your feet, and you're thinking about marriage and settling down with this 4 of Wands is a marriage card. So in some circumstances, when it's next to the Ace of Cups, I'm thinking that is a possibility for some of you, that it could be marriage. You're planning or settling down with this person. When we look at the what's helping or hindering you, we've got this kind of we've got this what are you waiting for kind of energy. So it makes me feel like it could be quite heavy on the love for a lot of you, where you've kind of, it feels like something's come along, like a new love or something that's come into your life, and you really want to settle down and you can't wait to get started on your new life together, it feels like, for some of you. If it's not love you're specifically focusing on right now, then it's just basically setting some solid foundations for something. Maybe you found something that you find really fulfilling in your job, or a pastime, or something that you really like to do, or I'd say love to do, that's you're really excited about, and maybe you're setting up your own business or side business or something, or just embarking on a project. It's talking about something that comes along, some new inspiration you've got, or a new passion in your life of any kind, something that fills you with satisfaction, and it's like it's an ending amount of joy, and it's like love and excitement. So it's whatever you're passionate about, I feel, and you're keen to get started, and you've got freedom here. So it's like you are ready to embark on this new exciting project, this new job, whatever it is that's bringing you such joy, and it's going to be a source of fulfillment going forward, and it's also something that's going to be successful. We've got this like finish line with all these fruits and flowers on the gardens. It's like a celebratory thing. So when we've got these three of wands here as well, it's like ready to get going on an adventure. Are you in with you're going to give your all to this new thing, whether this is a relationship or a project or whatever feels like for you. I mean, it's something that's very heart-based, so it's like whatever is making you feel so motivated, really, and excited. So we've got some interesting ones next, because we've got your subconscious here is the Seven of Wands. So Seven of Wands is like being completely all in on something, so that you completely believe in what you're doing, regardless of what's happening around you. You're protecting your ideas, you're holding sort of steadfast to what you feel is your calling, or what's right for you, and defending your position, and kind of standing up for yourself, not backing down, totally believing this is real, this is what you are meant to do, or who you're meant to be with, etc., and believing that it's real, and thus it becomes real, kind of thing. It's kind of a conviction and a dedication to your ideas, your thoughts, your feelings. And then the Queen of Cups is in your conscious thoughts. So we'll pull a card for that one, because as I sometimes explain this, because when I get a court card, how I learnt the tarot was, when I get a court card, if I pull another court card, then it's a person. If I don't pull another court card, then it's more the situation, or how you are dealing with this, or maybe some qualities that you need to tap into to help sort the situation out. That's kind of how I go about the court cards. So we've got the Queen of Cups. So please, can we have why the Queen of Cups is in the conscious thoughts of pile 3, please? I mean, it could, if it's marriage and everything, it could be, or settling down together. It could be that your person, really. They may be quite a kind, loving, intuitive, creative, dreamer kind of person who's very devoted. So that could be them. But I'm gonna just double check this. Excuse the dog's making noises. The Moon, yeah, I don't feel like it's a person. It may be how you're feeling, because it feels like it, some of this is giving me romantic vibes. So it could be like this, feeling like you're ready to go all in on this person or this project or whatever it is. The Queen of Cups is very devoted, almost to the point of being a bit leaning into martyrdom a bit. She'll give everything for that which she adores or cares about. So it feels like if it's like a work thing, or you know, a new project that you've got, like a new self-development goal, or you know, something that you want to kind of turn into a success, it feels like you're absolutely devoted to this, and you get a lot of emotional fulfillment out of what you're doing. And as I say, obviously with the love life, it's kind of who this you know, you're being very devoted, and you feel like you could go the distance with this person. It's kind of giving me that sort of vibe where you fully put your heart and soul into this, whatever or whoever this ends up being. And we've got the moon as a clarifier, so it's basically you're trusting in the unknown of what the future holds, but you're so ready to commit to this. It's like you're trusting in the future, basically, that you're trusting that things going to work out, believing, you know, going with your gut on this, going with your intuition on this, and trusting that to guide you to, you know, to the future. So what's coming straight for you? You've got the Five of Cups. So that's an interesting one, because you've got a lot of really, really positive cards here, so I don't feel like it's anything to worry about too much. I'm going to get a clarifier and see what can give us any more clues, because it's all saying part of the Five of Cups is that you no longer enjoy what you used to enjoy. And it can be kind of grief, loss, sadness, and focusing on the bad stuff when really you've got lots to be grateful for and lots of good things. So maybe it's like possibly referring to, you know, it's important not to look back on past failed, you know, partnerships or ventures. You know, it's kind of like, keep looking forward with this new passion you have. But let me clarify. Why have we got the Five of Cups in the immediate future, please? The Star. Yeah, I think this, to me, feels like don't doubt your intuition. Don't doubt what to, you know, feel. It's like, sometimes good things are meant to happen. And it feels like don't let what may have happened in the past, kind of the energy that, if there was negative energy, don't let that come in and make you kind of, I wouldn't say sabotage it, but kind of make the same mistakes, maybe. Because we've got the Star to clarify. So this is like, it's safe to, you know, regardless of what happened in the past, it's now time to go forward with this new love, this new venture, this new self-development, whatever this is for you, whatever has got you feeling like this is so inspiring and so meaningful to you that you feel that you could really commit to this, devote yourself to this. Yeah. And I feel like it's just basically saying, you know, keep moving forward, keep looking forward at this new situation and allow it to unfold, rather than sort of stopping to worry about what may go wrong. Kind of focus on what's going right and really enjoy the process. Because the Star card coming out is quite significant, because it's like a very healing energy. It's also, you know, and when we have this, the Five of Cups here, this person is feeling sadness or mourning what they've lost, what they feel like they've lost here, and not really focusing on what they have and what they can gain. So I feel like it's time, with the Star coming out, to sort of go after the wishes, you know, go after that the dream. It's safe to pursue that dream and that wish again, whether that be doing this thing that you love for your hobby or your work, or this new person, you know, building that life together that you've always wanted. It's like, it's okay to let go of any negativity that's happened before and go forward into this with like a new energy, you know. Keep the energy new and positive as you go forward, and enjoy the moments that you have, you know. Your energy going forward, I've got the Ace of Wands. So this is really really great to see this. Lots of wand energy. So obviously very fired up for whatever this is, and very excited. So yeah, this is you, you know, keeping your mind focused on the positive, going towards what, you know, being aware of what you have got going that's good, you know. Don't it's kind of like, don't cloud it with, don't let kind of past insecurities or past negative situations come in and spoil this, because just sort of believe that you deserve this, and this is for you as well. This happiness is for you as well, and kind of keep moving forward. We've got the star facing forward, and it's keep moving forward, keep going in the direction that you know, the bright future that you want, I feel. Then we have this out with the old, in with the new, Ace of Wands as your energy going forward. So this is kind of like, you keep positive, keep, you know, let go of any past disappointments, let go of anything in the past. Don't expect the worst. Yeah, I think that's quite important. It's like, you know, you can trust this is genuine. You can trust this is for you. And once you trust that, once you believe that, then I feel like you can go forward with a lot more confidence into this, full of enthusiasm, you know. Keep that enthusiasm going. The creativity, the passion, all that sort of stuff is going to help you kind of drive you forward once you leave the any kind of old baggage behind, I want to say. And then we've got these situations, so another. So we've got the Chariot. So yeah, I think this is very important to note that you have stars here. And the Chariot is like your kind of your will, basically. It's about knowing exactly what you want and going after it, regardless. And he has left the city behind. I don't know, it's quite hard to see on this card because it's quite jam-packed, but you see there's tiny little buildings in the background there. So he's moving away from the city where he was. So it's kind of like giving me that leaving the past behind vibes. You're forging ahead with this new person, this new plan. You know, you have the ability to bring heaven to earth here. It's another major card of manifesting, you know, what you want to happen, you can make happen, and you have this conviction, the courage to do it, and have that forward motion. So no looking back. I feel like I want to say with the Chariot as well as the Five of Cups, the Star, stop looking backwards. Stop thinking that history is going to repeat itself. Think about what is the reality of what you've got here and now, and move forward, being grateful for that, and knowing that you can achieve what you want to achieve. You can totally have what you want. It's just a question of staying committed to that forward motion. Yeah. And we have got, where are we? Yeah, hopes and fears. We've got the Death card. So yeah, I mean, we've got the Death card, the Star, and the Moon. I mean, you've got some heavy hitting cards here. The Ace of Wands as well, which represents your own energy. So hopes and fears. Yes, things are going to shake up. I mean, but don't forget, when we see the Death card, it's like change is going to happen. It's inevitable because everything is changing so much. You're changing. You have changed. So therefore, other things are going to change around you. And I basically feel like I want to say, don't worry about the things changing. Don't be. It's better to. It's like it's much better to accept the fact that, you know, you have this whole new thing to pursue. So there are going to be changes, and it's nothing to be afraid of. I think the change in your case, it might feel a bit bumpy, it might feel a bit, sorry, I'll move this, it might feel a bit bumpy, it might feel a little bit daunting, but it is bringing in a whole new energy, a whole new pure energy. So it's like, it's yet another reminder to sweep away the past. Basically, get rid of the past, get rid of any negative emotions you may have over relationships or work, or, you know, things you're dreaming to achieve. You know, I want to say, if there's something that you absolutely love, that you are passionate about, then it's time to stop focusing on past failures or past negative situations and just go forward. You've got the Death card right next to the Chariot and the Star, so that makes me feel like, you know, don't bring the baggage with you. Look at everything with fresh eyes. You know, got this is healing here, so you've got sadness, then this healing card coming out, you know, a minor arcana sort of sadness and loss card, and then out comes the Star on top of it to kind of cancel. It's like, heal from that now, move forward from that now, believe that there's good stuff out for you, and you're totally it's like you can access it too. It's not for others always. The good stuff in life that happens doesn't always happen to other people, and you're left on the sidelines. This is time to understand that you are totally entitled to be joyous, and entitled to feel love, and entitled to feel happiness and optimism and all that stuff. I feel like I want to say to you, and to believe that, you know, to be with the Ace of Wands being you, it's kind of like, once you get that into your head, then you're going to feel so much more confident, so much more ready to step out on the adventure and begin this new life. And you know, the castle in the corner here is out with the old. It's like the crumbling castle, because it's time to let go of the past. So whatever this is, whether this is a love thing, whether this is a business thing, a moving house, whatever, I don't know, whatever this is, I feel that that is really strongly telling you to let go of the past. Don't let what happened in the past influence what's happening now for you, because what's happening now for you looks really lovely and really pure, good energy. Okay, so don't allow things that happened before to sully this. Yeah, and the Death card's coming along to say, look, just drop it. Okay, I think that's what I want to say. Just drop it, heal from it, move on, and then, you know, you aren't stuck with this past negative energy is what I want to say. And then your outcome, we've got the Knight of Pentacles. So yeah, this is kind of like, this is potential now. This is the Knight of Pentacles coming along with a lot of wisdom, a lot of dedication, commitment. They're very steadfast, and they, if this is your person, I will check it actually. I'll check it actually. Almost forgot to check. If this is somebody that you're, you know, this love life thing, I feel like it's someone who's very, very reliable, who is not going to let you down, and who wants to build something that's very long lasting with you, and is prepared to put in the work, you know. So if that's something that was missing before, this is this energy. If this is turns out to be a person, if not, then it's a situation. It's this new beginning. It's not something that's gonna be in one day and out the next. It's going to be something that you can build into long-term success and abundance and things like that. So why have we got the, can we just clarify the Knight of Pentacles, please, for pile 3? Ten of Cups. Yeah, I don't think you got anything to worry about there. You know, the Ten of Cups coming out as well is incredible, because that's like everything you've ever longed for, everything that will make you happy, whatever ultimate happiness means for you. It's like, is this possible to build this now with the Knight of Pentacles here? You know, just the letting go of the past is the key, because there's also the Ten of Cups is like good fortune after a difficulty, you know, your happy ending basically. So I think this is really a powerful, and when we're looking at your Ladybird card, it's got fortune, gratification and wishes, and we've got wishes with the Star card. It's a wish coming true. It's like, let's dream again. Let's move forward, looking at the positives, looking at the being grateful for what is, you know. And sometimes a situation comes along that is just good, and you don't have to kind of pick it apart and look for the flaws, you know. You've got a lot of cups here and a lot of wands, so it's making me feel like I want to say, you know, go with how you feel about this, go with how it makes your heart feel, go with how excited you are, and things like that. And I feel like it's safe to kind of let go of what happened before. And it's not, you know, just because bad things have happened in the past, it doesn't mean to say that that's your fate. You know, that's always the sort of energy you're going to attract to you. And I think it's also very important to add that when we have got the manifest, you know, one of the manifestors in here with the Chariot, well, it's like, you know, you focus on what you want. Focus on this dream that you want to bring to earth and make real. And I think if you focus on the good stuff, that is what you're going to be moving forward into. So yeah, drop the negativity. This literally here, these two here, where we've got the Five of Cups representing like loss, sadness, grief. He's not turning around. He's looking at the things he feels he's lost, yeah. When he turns around, he can see there are cups here that are still full. There's a castle in the background waiting for him to go to. So it's like, once you stop looking, and you've got him turning this way, and you've got the Star turning this way. So it's like, once you let go of that past, let go of tarring everything with the same brush, you know, let go of being cynical about things, and think, you know, there are good people out there, there are good things out there, and not everybody is the same. Not everybody is out to get you. There are a lot of good things in this world, you know, and if you focus on those and think about, you know, what is great about this world, and what you know, give people the chance to show you that they are good people, you know, I feel that's going to really help you move on to this, you know, much more fulfilling, much more happy outcome that, you know, maybe you felt you weren't able to get, or it was just in, you know, TV, or, you know, it's like, you know, sometimes good things happen to good people. So let's focus on that and move forward with a lot more positivity. Okay, so before we go, let's check out what the Ladybird, if there's any little messages the Ladybird has for us. Okay, pile 3, so bear with me, I'll just find it a minute. Be a sec. Here we go. So the spirit animal. When the Ladybird flies in as your spirit animal, the time to live your passions is now. Look at what we're saying about, we have got, look. We've got the Ace of Cups that's brought you here, and we've got the Ace of Wands. This is love, this is passion, yeah? This is what makes your heart happy. This is what makes you motivated and excited for what's to come. Yeah, this is innovative, and this is devotion. You know, what more can you want, you know? Totem animal. Ladybird as a totem animal belongs to those who naturally live their truth and inspire others to do the same. Power animal. I love this bit. Invoke the Ladybird when you need help believing in good luck. What was I banging on about there? You have to trust. Trust this is for you. Trust it's okay. It's okay to accept that good things can happen to you, yeah? and enjoy it, enjoy the journey, enjoy discovering how good things can be. Yeah. So let's see. So let's have a look. Helps with love prospects. So it's got a lot of good, I mean, there's a lot of auspicious omens around the world. I'm just having a flick through the book, just a sec. In ancient pagan settings, the ladybird represented followers of the goddess. This sacred feminine life-giving source was the cornerstone of spiritual nurturing and happiness for thousands of people, even when facing persecution. Well, I mean, there's a lot of happiness cards coming out for you. You know, you got the Ten of Cups, the Ace of Cups, the Star, yeah? Where are we? The ladybird became the emblem for living our truth, a messenger for protecting it and honouring it. On a softest level, the ladybird appeals to our inner child, the little wonders in life, which brighten even the difficult moments. The ladybird reminds us that we can make great strides by recognising that not everything has to be big or dramatic to function well. Keep it simple is one of the ladybird's mottos. Yeah, I kind of feel that, but I feel that's resonating here, because think about, you know, let's not when we were talking about keep it simple, like, I think it's okay to take this at face value. This thing, you know, it's something that fills you with joy. It's something that gets your heart happy. It makes you excited. It makes you feel like dreams that are possible to come true. You know, it's got that nice energy to it, and it's like, you know, sometimes things are just good, and let's not pull in old energy from the past to kind of question what's happening, because I feel your intuition is pretty good here, and this is something that's going to be exciting. And you know, why not just say let's just say, regardless of what's happened in the past, you know, maybe this is your time to be happy. Maybe it's high time, you know, maybe it's okay to be happy and just enjoy this. So that's what I've got for you, pile 3. I really hope that was helpful, because I feel like I want you to be happy. And you know, sever this, maybe this tendency you might have to think that history will repeat itself in some way, because, you know, maybe it's your turn to be happy now, and just accept it and enjoy each day that you have this happiness, and be grateful for it, and that in itself is going to bring more to you. So yeah, focus on the moment, focus on enjoying the happiness that you are experiencing, and yeah, and it's definitely for you too, so don't forget that. All right, so if you enjoyed your reading, pile 3, I'd really appreciate a like, if you don't mind giving me a little like, thumbs up. A comment would be lovely. If you want to subscribe, that's fantastic as well. And I try and put videos up weekly if I can. So I'm trying to get better at that. I'm a bit scattered sometimes, but I'm working on it. And pop and see my website if you're interested in artwork, jewellery and all that stuff as well. It's all on there. But in the meantime, be happy. Be happy, pile 3. You deserve it, okay? And enjoy. I wish you nothing but the best, and look after yourself. Take care until next time. Bye.